November 9, as the World Series of Poker reaches its epic final table. 9 of the game's best players now have the ultimate summit within reach. But who's lucky and talented few? Becoming part of poker lore or hitting the rail may hinge on the simple turn of a card. Who will seize the championship bracelet and take home $8.9 million? The World Series of Poker Final Table, presented by Jack Link's Beef Jerky, Tuesday at 10 on ESPN.
Why choose Cellino & Barnes? Cellino & Barnes has received recognition for achieving million-dollar results for many of its clients. The firm's success has elevated it to become one of the nation's largest personal injury firms. In addition, Cellino & Barnes was named to the U.S. News & World Report list as a first-tier Best Lawyers, Best Law Firm for personal injury litigation. The choice is easy: Cellino & Barnes. And with their no-fee promise, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
It's here. 4 locations and 10 years in the making. The 10-year anniversary celebration of Pronto Pizza. We're celebrating, and in honor of our 10 years of business, we're giving back to our customers. Buy any pizza. That includes pan pies, Sicilians, specialty toppings. It doesn't matter. Just buy any pizza and get a large cheese pizza for free. Come by any of our 4 locations, October 10th, 11th, and 12th, and get a free large cheese pizza with the purchase of any pizza.
Welcome back to Travelers Around the Horn.
It's like every day there's a 3-way tie now going into the lightning round. Page, Flagstone, McMullen, all with 24. Let's light it up. Ernie Sims fined 50 grand for a hit on a defenseless receiver. James Harrison's 20 for this hit on Drew Brees. And that new emphasis and finding, Troy Polamalu thinks the commissioner may have too much power. Quote, he has all the power, and that might be part of the problem. There needs to be some type of separation of our power, like our government, end quote. Does he have a point with Page?
No, has he ever watched Congress at work, the House of Representatives and Senators? That's what we want. The commissioner has got to be strong. That's been true since Judge Kennesaw Mountain Landers came in and cleaned up baseball. It was true in Texas when Judge Roy Bean in the late 1800s served as
You just made 2 references going back about 170 years combined. Flagstone.
Well, I will say this about Troy's comments. I mean, I think the players should be involved in the decision-making, not necessarily on these fines, but how these rules are going to be interpreted about what's a bad shot and what's a fair shot. And Troy's talking about
a panel of players, coaches, and front office people.
So.
What do you
but
think?
I think players have to be.
Well, maybe, yes, but at the end of the day, this is about Roger Goodell, and he's trying to take his very, very violent game, and in my mind, keep it in business. With all these concussions and players going by the boards, he's got to find a way to control what's going on in terms of all the massive injuries that we keep having in the sport.
Brad Childress picking up pieces of a season that's been mossed and putting it all on him. It was a poor decision. I've got to stand up and make it right. How can he make it right, KB?
I don't know how he can make it right, and I don't think he can make it right. I mean, he's already messed this situation up from day one. He seeded the team to a quarterback who's now falling apart, tried to save it with a receiver who no one could get along with apparently, or particularly him, and now the season is going down the drain.